Hey guys, this is Kasem, and welcome to the first ever, I don't know why I said official, first ever video with Digital Gladiator. So, before we get started with this video, I just want to quickly apologize if the audio quality isn't the best. It's because I'm using my backup mic right now, my premium mic, I guess you could say, for my better mic. The cord, one of the USB cords isn't working, so yeah, so hopefully the quality isn't too bad. But anyway, let's get right into the video about how to make money with SEO. So we're going to be teaching you guys a lot on how to do SEO, but first you need to figure out how to monetize your SEO efforts and pick a method to focus on to then make money. So let's get right into it. Starting off with affiliate here. Now, this is the exact definition of affiliate marketing from Wikipedia. It's the type of performance-based marketing in which a business rewards one or more affiliates for each visitor or customer brought by the affiliate's own marketing efforts. So basically, what you'd want to do is for affiliate SEO is you would join an affiliate network like ClickBank or Amazon's affiliate program. I've heard is really great. And then you'd create a site around that product or the niche that you want to target. So you'd then do SEO to rank for buyer related keywords like buy Air Jordans, for example, and then get yourself that affiliate income. So if you rank on the first page or the first spot, preferably for buy Air Jordans, then you would ideally be getting traffic from that ranking, and then from that traffic, visitors on your site would then click on your affiliate link, and they would then, if they purchase the product, then you would be making a certain percentage. So I don't want to get too much into affiliate at the moment because I don't currently do affiliate, but we could bring on affiliate experts in interviews or even to make some training material if you guys would like. Just leave a comment below the video if you would like that, just to let me know. So let's move on though. Here is the second method. This is lead gen and or rank and rent. So for lead gen, you'd rank a site. Well, first off, let's get in the definition here. So it's generating leads for a local business. For each lead generated, they're going to pay you an agreed upon sum. So whatever that may be. So you make a site like plumbernewyork.com, and once you have it on the first page, or at least high enough to generate some leads, then you'd partner up with a local plumber. So for plumbernewyork.com, you'd partner up with a plumber in New York, and they would pay you for each lead generated. So for that, you need to set up the site to have a call tracking number on the site so that you could track those leads. So then rank and rent is very similar, so it's on the same slide, but you'd be renting out plumbernewyork.com to local plumber by lightboxing their site onto yours with a plugin. So there are plugins for that, like I've heard X-Ray SERP is great, SEM Double Agent I've heard was good but may have some bugs. So the best I've heard recently is X-Ray SERP. So you may want to look into that if you're looking to get into rank and rent. And the main difference with these two is that with rank and rent, it's a set fee per month. So it may be $500 per month. No matter what, the plumber in New York is going to be paying you that $500 per month, whether they get 10 leads that month or 100. But with lead gen, it varies each month, generally at least, because they're going to be getting a different amount of leads every single month. So there are pros, there's cons to each one of those methods. For lead gen, obviously there's the higher profitability. You can potentially make more off your site, but with rank and rent, it's more fixed. There's you're going to be getting a certain amount of money per month. With lead gen, it's a little bit more risky, I guess you could say, but at the same time, if you're good with it, you can make a ton of money. And then obviously with lead gen, you're not lightboxing their site onto yours. You're using your own site 100%, and you just have that call tracking number on there so you can track the leads. So the third method here is client SEO, and this is what Mo and I currently do and what we love to do. Primarily, one of the reasons is because I love to help businesses thrive. I love to help them grow. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but honestly, it's such a great feeling when you knowing that like you've made a positive impact on a family or potentially multiple families because you actually have people's lives in your hands. So if I help a dentist in Chicago, which is where I'm from, if you guys didn't know, if I help a dentist in Chicago grow their business by like 100% over a year or so, they're seeing that return. They're happy. They're happy with my work, and their lives are obviously just made a lot better because I mean they're getting more money. So I don't want to get into the whole money equals happiness argument. All right, this is not the time nor the place. So anyway, enough that little mini rant there. But so for client SEO, essentially you're doing SEO for businesses, whether that's a corporation, whether that's a local mom and pop. It's up to you. Obviously, corporations are going to be a lot harder to get in contact with, to do business with, but there's that huge, you can make a ton of money with corporations because they have money ready to just throw at you. So a great benefit for client SEO is that you use the client's money to rank them, and you don't use any of your money out of pocket unless you're talking about potentially using time and money to acquire clients, client acquisition costs, etc. But generally, you don't have to use your money out of pocket to get your first 1 or 2 clients. So, for client SEO, for example, you would be ranking them for local keywords, and you're ranking their actual website. So these are their properties, and they're paying you to rank them. So if you lose a client, then they may still maintain their ranking. They might not. If you're using PBNs, etc., you could drop the PBN links and they could lose rankings, but then you can still go and get a new client in that area for that same niche. So this is what we do again. It's my bread and butter right now. And our agency is doing great with client SEO. So let's move on to the last method here. This is white label SEO. Now this isn't recommended, or probably it's impossible for beginners to do, but if you're intermediate, preferably advanced SEO, then you can definitely do white label, and it's essentially doing SEO for web design, marketing, or PR agencies, any agency that has clients that are interested or that want SEO. So this agency hires you to do SEO for their clients. So the benefit is there's no managing clients, which can be a pain and sometimes a time waster if a client calls you repeatedly, things like that. But then at the same time, you're doing SEO for wholesale pricing, so you may not make as much profit. So it's kind of a trade-off there. And Mo and I, we do this occasionally. We have in the past done it a little bit more, but we found that client SEO just brings in a little bit more money. Obviously, if you don't want the headache of managing clients, which sometimes it's not a headache at all, either good clients or bad clients, and you can do qualifying ahead of time before hiring or being hired by the client or doing business with them to make sure they're not as much of a headache. But I mean, we'll still do it occasionally for the right price, but not something we generally do at the moment. And it can also be hard to get clients really for white label SEO because you really need to get your name out there, and you need to be trusted by other SEOs or by other web design agencies. You need to have your name out there essentially. No one's just going to go to any like random blow Joe and say, hey, can you do SEO for us? And can you do SEO for our clients? Like people care about their clients. They don't want to just have any random people do it. At least most agencies care about their clients. Can't speak for everyone there. But yeah, that's it. These are the 4 methods of making SEO that I recommend for you guys. There are definitely other ways. There's always other ways to do it, to make money with SEO. There's so many ways. I couldn't possibly go over every single method in detail, but I felt these as one of the 4 best and most viable, definitely the most mainstream that people use, and the fastest ways to make money for you guys. So basically, to conclude here, just pick one of these methods. This is what I would recommend at least. Pick one of them to start with, master it, and kill it. All right, make a killing with it. You should easily be able to make 10K a month or more. I shouldn't say easily because you have to work for it. You have to hustle. You have to grind. But if you grind, if you hustle, you should be able to make $10,000 a month or more definitely or more. That's just a start. But the first goal for a lot of you guys is 10K a month, so that's why I said it, 10K a month, and then the sky's the limit. Shoot for the stars. You can make a ton of money with this, guys. But the key is take action. Choose one of these methods, and then study it. We're going to be doing a lot of client SEO training. We might have some. There's not really much white label training to really do. It's just kind of like doing SEO. Like white label is generally just wholesale client SEO without the client. So we'll be doing a lot of client SEO training, potentially some rank and rent / lead gen in the future, and affiliate as well. But that's what our bread and butter is at the moment, is client, because our agencies, that's what we do. But we may bring on some guests and they can help you guys with affiliate or lead gen and rank and rent. So just let us know in the comments. Comment below, say, hey Kasem, I don't want to hear about client. I don't like you. You smell funny, or anything. Whatever you want. Just leave some feedback below. Also, leave me some feedback on how you like the video. Any improvements, any critiques, constructive criticism is always welcome, guys. And that's gonna wrap it up for our first video. Leave a sub. Leave a sub. I don't know. Do people say that? Subscribe if you liked the content. You want to see more of it. And I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm gonna be churning out a lot of awesome value giving content soon. So looking forward to it, guys. Thanks.